What is the Landrum-Griffin Act, and how does it fight corruption? Have you ever wondered how labor unions maintain integrity and protect their members from corruption? The Landrum-Griffin Act, officially known as the Labor Management, Reporting and Disclosure Act of 1959, plays a key role in this process. This federal law was created to address serious concerns about corruption and mismanagement within labor unions during the 1950s. It aims to ensure that union members have rights and that unions operate transparently and democratically. At the heart of the Landrum-Griffin Act is a Bill of Rights for union members. This Bill of Rights guarantees essential freedoms, including the right to speak freely and assemble within the union. It also ensures that members can participate in union elections and protects them from unfair disciplinary actions. These rights are designed to empower everyday members and prevent union leaders from abusing their power. To combat corruption, the Act requires unions and their leaders to regularly disclose financial information. This means unions must report on their funds, assets, receipts, and expenditures in detail. By mandating this transparency, the Act helps to prevent the misuse or embezzlement of union funds, which had been a significant issue in some unions before the law was enacted. The Landrum-Griffin Act also sets strict rules for union elections. It mandates that unions hold secret ballot elections at regular intervals and prohibits discrimination among candidates. Additionally, it restricts the use of union funds for promoting any candidate's campaign. These measures are in place to prevent election fraud and ensure that union leadership remains accountable to its members. Moreover, the Act places limitations on certain union activities, such as secondary boycotts and picketing, to avoid actions that could unfairly harm workers or employers. It also regulates trusteeships, where a larger union takes control of a smaller one, ensuring that trustees act in the best interests of union members. From a socialist viewpoint, the Landrum-Griffin Act serves as a tool to address corruption and undemocratic practices within unions. Unions are vital for workers' collective power, and the Act's focus on transparency and member rights aligns with the goal of empowering workers. However, some socialists might argue that the Act imposes legal restrictions that could limit union autonomy, or that it was influenced by political pressures aiming to weaken labor's power. In practical terms, the Act provides union members with ways to hold their leaders accountable and challenge corrupt practices. It supports the integrity of unions as organizations fighting for workers' rights by promoting democratic governance and financial responsibility. This helps maintain unions as credible representatives of workers' interests rather than tools of corruption or elite control.